Good morning, Market Street. It's saying red, Sharon. It's red. This one's green. Good morning, Market Street. Unfortunately, I cannot seem to get the streaming to work, so I apologize if some of the family was going to watch online. Okay, good. There will be people who are disappointed because it is Reverend Randy's last Sunday, which is making me very sad. And they are running late over at Greenwood, probably for that reason. So we are having a little cake reception downstairs in the Undercroft after the service. So we'd like for you to join us. And I think she's having a party for Dave this evening at her house. Yes. That's in honor of his retirement. Well, I guess in honor of her retirement as well. So, let us prepare for worship with the, no, we're not going to have the prelude. Do my little song and dance. Well, you may notice, yes, she can go ahead. You may notice that au naturel, it's hot. The wig is itchy and the turbans are hot, so you get what you get. Yeah, we're happy to have Mr. Ed back. It's his first time back since his surgery. Very happy to see him. And many of you, I'm not sure about Janet. Is she still in the hospital? She's home. Okay, and it wasn't mentioned last week that Mr. Steve had been in the hospital because he was here last week, so people didn't miss him. But he had been in, and he's getting all straightened around with his sugar. It went down to 42, and he couldn't walk. So, he's getting fixed up. I wanted to say that next week is Laity Sunday. I would like to have a volunteer to do the prayers of the people, but, I've got other people doing other things, and we had a little committee who wrote a lot of the things, or looked for them online, anyway. But if anybody wants to volunteer to do the prayers for the people, that'd be great. And you can do it? Pardon? No, well, we'll talk later. Just listen to her when she does it today. First, yeah, and on the 6th, that is Pastor Jack's first Sunday, and we are having a covered dish down in the fellowship hall, which means that Grace and Mercy will be worshiping up here that day. And they have now started, I guess, at 11:30, so they want us out of here by 11:30. So we're going to have to condense that. It's also communion. We were going to do a litany to welcome him. We're going to have to look at the time schedule and see how that's going to work. But we're just going to have to watch the time. Normally, we sit and listen to the postlude when the musician plays. I think that week she's just going to have to play us out, and we'll have to leave like we used to when Bill played, and we'll just go, downstairs as we can. By the way, Karen is going to man the kitchen for us that day, so if you have things that have to be reheated and all that, she's not going to come up for the service. So if you have things that have to be heated, reheated, whatever, kept warm, Karen will be in the kitchen. So, wave Karen Hinkle. All right. Baby Lenora is being baptized today. And it looks like she has a whole host of folks to support her, so we are happy for that. If anybody knows anything about technology, they can go up and try to get the streaming to work. The only thing I know to do is to cut it all off and start again, but I had to be down here, so that wasn't going to happen. Usually I can say, Jimmy, go do that, and he does, but it'd be a pretty long commute because he's in Ireland. And Sharon does it a lot of times, but she's been doing everything else today, you know. Rhonda did not want a big hoopla for her last day. She didn't want the cake, she didn't want, you know. But since Sharon and I are in charge of hoopla, she got outvoted. So there, yeah, it's just minor cake and water or lemonade or coffee downstairs. And there is a presentation that Rhonda doesn't know anything about unless she just walked in. So that will happen at some point during the service, because when I'm finished right here, I am going to go try to close everything off and do that again. Hey, stranger. Yeah.
We had some surprises, all good, but surprises that made the
Yeah.
service go on.
Might have that a year or two, you never know. You never know. We'll let you get dressed. She has to look fancy for Lenore. That's just the way it is. And that's my favorite stole. Ed's here. There are great surprises. Did you ever watch Veggie Tales? Anybody ever watch Veggie Tales? And I believe it's the cucumber that sings the song about no hair from my hairbrush. That's kind of the way I feel. My husband, who also did not have a hair on his head, that was one of his favorites, was no hair from my hairbrush. Should we skip the prelude? Yeah. All right, we're going to skip the prelude then because Miss Katie hasn't made it yet. So let us go on to call to worship, and please stand as you're able. It's in your bulletin or on the screen. Give thanks to the Lord, for God is good.
His steadfast love endures forever.
God alone does great wonders.
His steadfast love endures forever.
God alone made the heavens and spread out the earth above the waters.
His steadfast love endures forever.
God alone made the great lights, the sun to rule over the day, the moon and stars to rule over the night.
His steadfast love endures forever.
Through Moses, God alone brought the people out of slavery in Egypt with a strong hand and an outstretched arm, divided the Red Sea, and made his people pass through the midst of it to freedom and a fresh future.
His steadfast love endures forever.
God alone has brought our church through a time of transition and is bringing us to the threshold of a promised land. God is already holding our future. Alleluia, come Spirit, come. Please remain standing as you're able and join in the first hymn in the black book, The Faith We Sing, on 2117, or the words will be on the screen. There you go.
This is one we've sung just a couple of weeks ago, and our accompaniment today is in someone's hands, which is a beautiful thing. And I'm going to try to pitch it right. And it really keeps the beat moving. If it helps you to sway, to keep the beat. That's how it goes. Spirit of God, bright wind, breath that bids life be. Oh, sorry, I started it in a minor key. I got to fix that. Hold on a minute. What number is it?
F sharp.
What?
F sharp.
What page is it?
It's 2117. Spirit of love.
I'm almost there.
Oh, she's coming on the stage.
Here's an F sharp. Hallelujah.